All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers living worldwide in truth and sincerity, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. It's your brother Dawada, coming to you with another lesson, Lord willing, is edifying. And I just been meditating on the things in the news, the evils that are set to come to pass on the planet Earth. And it's going to get bad out there. We can't explain enough or even bring out the words of prophecy enough to understand how bad it's going to get. You already got famine really laying hold to this place. Certain food pantries no longer can serve their community. All right, gas prices going back up because of OPEC. You got the rail strike. Guess what? That's back on. All right, these are the calamities that Yahawashi is set to bring upon the planet Earth. All right, and as the title of the lesson, be even as pilgrims upon the earth, because we're gonna approach, some horrific times. Matter of fact, Salaki for rambling. Let's go to the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. So he ain't coming to say everybody. He's coming to stand up for the elect. All right, those the ones who Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, gonna be able to look upon through His Son, because He's covered them. He's the mediator. Okay, it says, and there should be a time of trouble. Yeah, a time of trouble, man. You got these certain leaders who said it wasn't gonna be a time of trouble. All right, and then recounting it, and instead of humbling down and repenting for that, you puffed up in pride and say you didn't say it at all. But see, this time of trouble is gonna humble a lot of people, man. Again, it says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Yeah, everyone that shall be found written in Yahawashi. Hey, and Shalom, Yahabashah, Shabrakadon to the brothers and sisters on the comment board. Shalom. Yeah, this time of trouble going to exceed slavery, coming over here on those ships, tight packing, defecating on one another. Always. That's going to exceed that, man. It's going to exceed 70 AD. It's going to exceed all the captivities that we've been in. Okay? Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. And that's why we're going to have Yahweh Shah. Okay? It's not going to be anything carnal that's going to be able to deliver us from the time that we're approaching. Okay? Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces turn into paleness. Yeah, they're gonna be terrified with fear, man. No answers. What is that? Perplexity. All right. No lack of resources, man. That's how bad it's gonna get. Okay. Scriptures. What is that? Let's stay in Jeremiah. Let's get Jeremiah 6. Because this is ultimately a warning from Yahweh Shah. All right. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. Okay. Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 10. It says, to whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? And that word here goes into understand, because starting with our prophets, starting with our apostles and elders, They've been pushing forth that warning, man. All right, telling you what the MOTB is. All right, so you can be abreast of the plans of Yahawashi, because that MOTB is Yahawashi. All right, it's the ultimate plan of the Lord. Okay, but we're giving you that warning. All right, 2/3 are not taking heed to the warning. They see the things coming to pass, but it's just like they're oblivious. They're here, like, yeah, you right, you right. And then the next week they back in the club, doing some crazy shit. That's our people, man. It says, "To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken." See, they can't obey the words of Yahweh Shah. All right, those same spirits that was murmuring in the wilderness. All right, asking for flesh pots and cucumbers. They back now. All right, the same ones that said, "Give us Barabbas. We have no king but Caesar." Guess what? The same ones are back now. It says, "Behold, their ears uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it." And the ultimate um, warning is really the love of the Lord, man. But they ain't got no delight in it. If somebody warn you of something that's gonna happen, all right, that's to your detriment. That means they love you. Okay? The 2/3 exact, they want the love of the other people, man. They want the love of the nations. All right? They want the love of the other guys that are no guys. See? Now let's go back to Jeremiah 30. Because the warning has went out. Okay? Either you gonna be with Yahweh Shah or you not. It ain't no gray area with the Lord. Salakia. Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his loins on his Salakia. Salakia. It says, let me take care of this too. Give me 1 second. All right. It says, "Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces turn into paleness." Yeah, they're gonna be terrified with fear, right? Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who's gonna be saved? The elect, right? Read the second Ezra. Then shall be known who am I chosen, right? When Lord willing, we'll get that. Well, guess what? Those times we're approaching. All right, and the Lord is building us up spiritually right now to be ready for those times. Let's go to Ephesians. To see now you continue to hear the warning, all right, and you continue to believe the report. That's just gonna build you up for the time when it come to pass. Man, Lord willing, we really gonna be stable in that day. Okay, when the stock market crashed, I just seen a report about that. Man, there's so many calamities that the Lord is hitting this place with, and it's just one lickspin, that's gonna take to just really just set everything off, man. All right, martial law, the FEMA camps, the red list, the blue list, the yellow list, the black list. All right, and all these things are prepared. This is Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 14. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly," yeah, looking around you, observing, all right, not just in the news, but in your actual surroundings. Okay, it says, "Not as fools, but as wise." Why? "Redeeming the time, because the days are evil." Yeah, ill meaning bad, eve meaning time. Bad times are approaching. All right, they're right around the corner. Okay, and you see America teetering. You see the way these people move. Man, these folks losing it. It was first the pandemic that kept them closed in. That was really time for us, to lock into the word, because you had to be in the house. What else you gonna do, right? Well, those people, people of the world, they were cooped in, man. And then when they finally got a little bit of freedom, Esau give them a little bit of freedom, then they start wilding out. Man, the culture that I've seen in these recent years is fucking terrible, man. I mean, it's really bad. These are the products of what Esau laid forth, man. That's why the Lord gonna brutalize that dude for real, really, really bad. He's the perfect devil. But these people were locked up, then they got loose, and now it has went in overdrive because those people trying to make up for that time they missed. There's so many killings and you know sons being put to death by fathers and fathers being put to death by sons. You know, well, guess what? Those are terrible. Yeah, con. Even with the weather. You know, hey, the Lord is jacking this place up, man. That's like you. This is Ephesians 5:16. It says, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Yeah, bad times. Nothing but bad times. What is that? Ezekiel 7:5. Evil and only evil. Behold, it's coming. Yeah, that's what's coming. Okay. And a great example of that is the movie The Road. You know, that movie starts out where he was in a family, and as everything fell apart, the woman couldn't take it. She fell the fuck apart. She fell apart. She could not take it. So much so she wanted to take her life and the life of their son. But beautiful precept, brother Malachi, Kwam Wa'ala, 2 Timothy 3:1. Know this also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. Yeah, it's dangerous times, man. Incredibly dangerous times. You know, where people gonna have to move at night because moving during the day is gonna be too dangerous. Oh, perilous. Okay, these are the times we're approaching. But yeah, a good movie to look at is The Road. Another good movie is the Book of Eli. I just watched that the other day. Hey man, the Lord, and we can't even really put those in the category of what the Lord is going to do. You know, the Lord is far out there, man. I seen a picture of a bear that was completely shaven, and he looked like one of those damn newly created beasts, man. The Lord, yeah, he can do anything. Those are the times we're approaching. We don't have to have Yahawashi. Ephesians 5:17, it says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And this is the will of the Lord, to bring this place down in this fashion. A great famine, sedition, men invading one another for lack of bread. This is what the Lord's will is. And ultimately, to burn this place with thermonuclear fire. Right? Let's go to 2nd Ezra, chapter 16. We'll probably jump around in this chapter. I'm gonna start at 39. No. Start at verse 37. It says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Right. The plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Now, I like looking up this word plague, a simple Google definition, because it illustrates all the things that the Lord is doing. Let me cut this up. Was completely shaving, and he looked like one of those damn. I didn't know that was still playing. Salaki. Okay. Let's see what we get to play. Plague. It says a contagious bacterial disease. Yeah, we understand that. All right. Verb definition. Plague. It says cause continual trouble or distress to, and that's what the Lord is doing. He's causing a continual trouble and distress to Babylon the Great, aka America, and really to the world. Some of the similar words is afflict, torture, torment, dog. The Lord is dogging this place. He's dogging the world because of their wickedness. All right, let's go back. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 37. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the ninth month bring forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her of her birth, great pains compass a woman." That's what we're seeing. Those spiritual contractions, how things are heating up and then it'll subside for a while, and then it'll heat up. Now those things are coming faster and faster. It says, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. See? And the world shall mourn. Don't the scripture say we're going to mourn and they're going to have joy, but their joy is going to be turned into mourning? Let's see if we can get that. Yeah, that's what's going on. All right, their joy is being turned into mourning. Let's see. Joy to mourning. Bear with me. Yeah, and you seeing it just by the way these people move. I believe this is it. St. John chapter 16 and verse 20. Yeah, that's it. It says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice." See? "And ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy." And that's what we're seeing. Our sorrow is being turned into joy. And at the same time, their joy is being turned into sorrow. Let's go back. Second Ezra 16 and 39 again. It says, "Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." See that? There's no relief here. That goes back to let's get it. I mentioned it. Let's just go get it. Luke chapter 24. Starting at let's like Luke 21 and 24. Good Lord. Call you back, man. Luke 21 and 25. It says, "And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations." Yeah, we're seeing it. All those things are occurring right now, right? Just recently had, I think, a hunter's moon, all right, where the moon was just pretty damn bright. Had a orange hue or orange tint to it. Got certain blood moons, certain eclipses, right? Oh, the chariots. That's signs in the sun and the moon and the stars, right? "And upon earth distress of nations." See? With perplexity. Now let's get this word perplexity. Right? We often go into it, and I believe it's the root word. Let's see. Strong's G 639 for the root word of perplexity. It says to be without resources. See? To be without resources. You're not going to be able to get any water. I just did a video regarding the Mississippi River drying up, man. That's incredible. And it's something that I would have never thought seen in my lifetime. But you see, that's the Lord showing you forth his handiwork. All right. It says to be without resources, to be in straits, and this strait is STRAITS. All right, meaning a position of difficulty. Right. It says to be left wanting, to be embarrassed. Yeah, you people gonna be ashamed because you ain't hearkening to the report. Can you imagine? All right, that's why you got that sock puppet, as Apostle Bob call him, Kanye West. That's why you seeing him trying to lament, but it's too late for you, man. You chose the dainties of Esau over being lowly, all right, over taking your punishment. You trying to make it in this man kingdom, all right. This is set up as a fucking prison, man. We in prison. Okay, so you got these guys like that is going to be embarrassed, man, ashamed. All right, and it's going to culminate to where he ain't going to be in resources. You know, at one point in time, I remember him and Kim K had got a bunker. So who takes that bunker now that they get in divorce? See, it says back in that definition, and it's the root word for perplexity. It says to be without resources, to be in straits, to be left wanting, to be embarrassed, to be in doubt, not know which way to turn. See, not know which way to turn. Why? Because they even hearken to the report. When all hell break loose, because it's set to break loose. Jacob's trouble, all right, a time like none other. Okay, they're not gonna have any answers. They're not gonna even understand the call on the name of the Lord. You know, and that's part of them not having that faith built up in them, right? Back in Second Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 40, it says, "O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle." See, every man's work is going to be proven, right? Let's get that. Every man's work, okay? That's why, this thing is deadly serious. Deadly serious. Hold on, Salakia. Yeah, whether it be wood, hay, or stubble, and bear with me. Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 13. Every man's work shall be made manifest, revealed, right? For the day shall declare it. What day? That day that your own personal day with prophecy, as the elder brother said. That day, it says, because it shall be revealed by fire. Yeah, man, the Lord gonna put us to the test. All right, yeah, and all those tests are gonna ultimately come to the hour of temptation, where we're gonna hope to be kept from, man. It says, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. You put in, or you get out what you put in, right? It says, if any man's work abide, which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. I don't think this is the one I want, but that's still a good precept. But yeah, it's going to be revealed by fire, man. Let me see something. But I remember reading, I should have read up, Salakia. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 12. It says, now if any man build upon this foundation, what foundation? Yahawashi, right? Gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, right? Some guys are not taking this thing seriously. Okay, that's that wood, hay, and stubble, because those things are not going to abide in that time. It's going to be burned up. It says every man's work, verse 13, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. See, And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. So you got to be ready to thy battle, your own personal time with prophecy, right? Let's go back. Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 40, starting at the top. It says, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils, your bad times, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. See? Be even as pilgrims upon earth. All right? Scripture say, this is not our rest. We have no certain dwelling place. Those times are going to come, into full effect. All right? Let's get something to close it out. You know what? We'll stay in this chapter. Let's jump down. Yep. Because the Lord is about balance. He gives you the warning, and those who hearken to the warning are going to dwell safely. But if you don't hearken to the warning, it's going to be caught out there. Where we want to start? Yep. Beautiful. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. What is that? Revelations 12 and 12. Let's get there. Yeah, burning wrath of a great multitude. I was out there watching the brother Amawan Abad video regarding the battle is the Lord's. And this Edomite was talking shit, man. He was out there saying he had all these guns, and they outnumber. It ain't gonna be that. It's gonna be up to the Lord. Remember the 300 that the Lord conquered with Gideon? Yeah, man, it's gonna be like that. Yeah, Esau's so damn carnal, he don't even see it. But that's good. Good Lord, man. Come on, man. Is it that serious? All right. Revelation chapter 12, and I see Esau. Esau, man. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the see, that's a separation. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. That's that multitude, man. All right, there's gonna it's set to perform the words of the Lord, and set off Jacob's trouble. All right, back in Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 68, it says, For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and Esau, man, right? It says, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you to those FEMA accounts, right? Those vacant Walmarts, right? It says, and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols, right? That thing, okay? And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision. See, you're gonna be had in derision, and that's on this level. Remember in Revelations 14 and 9, it said, if you take it, you're gonna be burned in the presence of the Lamb and of his holy angels. So there's no benefit to trusting in Esau. The 2/3 they're not gonna see that. The people of the world, they're not gonna see that. It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach, in trying underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Yeah. You're going to be like, well, we're going to read it. They shall be like madmen, sparing none. I remember the elders told a story about, what is that, Hurricane Katrina, where if Jake came down the street, they say if you were darker than a paper bag, you were being put down. See, man, those are times, man. It's gonna be worse than that. It says they shall be like madmen, sparing none, women, children, babies, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. They shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall be known who are my chosen. See, because they're going to be, matter of fact, they shall be tried as they work going to be put to the test. All right, the cream come to the top. All right, well, it's that dross is being taken off the elect right now. All right, and we humbly say we the hopefully elect, man, hopeful elect, Salaki. Trying to attain that crown. We want to be protected in that day. It says, then shall be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hear ye my beloved, saith the Lord. See that separation again. The ones who hearken into the warning, who ones who hearing the report, right? It says, hear ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. See that? The Lord said, I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your God, and the God of them who keep my commandments and precepts. And those words are interchangeable. All right? Those words are interchangeable. Because the commandments are the precepts, and the precepts are the commandments. It says, saith the Lord power, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Right? Don't be happy that the Lord still got you in this truth, man. Understanding, waking up with the names, and understanding the doctrine and believing the doctrine. All right. Ultimately, it came from Yahawah. All right, it's his doctrine because he gave it to his son to give it to us, the blueprint, the way back. Right? So don't worry about that shit. It says, woe be unto them that are bound with their sins and covered in their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. Yeah, 2/3 are going to be bound with their sins that laden in iniquity. They have no cloak. They haven't been washed in the blood, as they say, right? Well, guess what? They're going to be like this field covered over. And what the Lord is going to do with that field that's covered over, it says, it is left undressed and is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith. See, ultimately burned up, come back in the kingdom as the children of the elect, right? But again, the Lord said He's the guide of them who keep His commandments and precepts. All right, which ultimately goes back to the whole, the whole Bible, everything, the doctrine, the name, which goes into what rank and authority, man. You got to respect what Yahawashi set up. He brought up men in front of you for a reason. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming next year with another lesson. Till the next time I say shalom. Hey, stay prayed up. Stay prayed up, man. All right? Shalom.